Hello everyone. Iran's nationwide uprising witnessed its 182nd day on Thursday as people across the country are preparing to welcome Nowruz, the Iranian calendar New Year, and vowing to continue their anti-regime protests against the mullahs' dictatorship. According to reports from the network associated to the Iranian opposition PMOI MEK inside the country, on Tuesday, MEK Resistance Units launched 2,468 acts of protests in 73 cities across the country and 38 districts of Tehran. This has been in spite of extreme security measures by the regime ahead of the Fire Festival. The State Security Force and other intelligence and security bodies were in a state of alert across the country to prevent the protests. According to regime officials, 45,000 troops were deployed in Tehran alone, and the IRGC and Basij had resorted to preemptive mass arrests and intimidation campaign. Locals in the city of Sanandaj, the capital of Kurdistan province in western Iran, paid their respects to protesters killed by the mullahs regime in the ongoing Iranian revolution. Similar gatherings were also held in the cities of Mahabad, Dehgolan, Bukhan, Kermanshah, Divandare, Isfahan, Shahinshahr, Arak, Ize, and elsewhere. In the city of Bukhan, in northwest Iran, regime authorities ordered a large number of security units to the city streets on Thursday morning and established numerous checkpoints to inspect the locals' vehicles. These measures follow last night's protests across the city. Nevertheless, until the early hours of today, protesters in Bukhan took to the streets, continued their anti-regime rallies by marching in their streets and chanting slogans against the mullahs' dictatorship. People were protesting the killing under torture of a local by a regime IRGC intelligence in the city of Urumiyeh in northwest Iran. Reports from the country's capital, Tehran, indicate that locals in the Ekbatan and Tehran Sar district began chanting anti-regime slogans, including "Dest to Khamenei, Damn be Khomeini," referring to the current dictator and his predecessor, being regime founder Ruhollah Khomeini. Protests will continue. Death to the mullahs regime principle. Death to the dictator. Death to the IRGC Basij. Poverty, corruption, high prices. We're going to overthrow the regime. This is the year Khamenei is overthrown. Freedom, freedom, freedom. In Tehran today, regime authorities deployed many security units to the streets and launched numerous checkpoints following last night's anti-regime protests. In another development, in a briefing today at the Kennedy Caucus Room in the U.S. Senate, entitled Senate Briefing in Support of Uprising in Iran for Secular Democratic Non-Nuclear Republic, bipartisan Senators Jean Shaheen, Cory Booker, Tom Tillis, and John Boozman joined General James Jones and Ambassador John Bolton, White House National Security Advisors, Senator Joseph Lieberman, and Ambassadors Paula Dobriansky and Lincoln Bloomfield Jr. to speak about the nationwide uprising and voice support for NCRI President-elect Maryam Rajavi's 10-point plan. Mrs. Rajavi addressed the briefing via a video message. Thank you very much for joining us.